This is the audio check for episode 56 of the Popcorn Podcast. I am Tommy Cresta. Luke Ginyard is actually alongside me for this episode.
Can you pronounce it right?
Ginyard.
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 The
Ginyard.
D is silent.
Ginyard.
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 There you go.
Why have you never corrected me on that in our whole friendship?
I'm pretty sure I have.
You probably
I
have.
just don't think you're good with words.
I just think I don't care.
LaCroix, all right? I just don't think you're good with words.
This might be the cold opening of the episode.
Vanquishers, grab your arsenal to balance the Interverse, where heroes from great order strike with no hesitation for control of what remains. Entry into the Dimensional Rift comes with a heavy cost, as the once-known Draconian world has been ravaged, and you must traverse it to find balance. Be the hero you were meant to be by selecting what type of fighter and energy class best suits you. Take up weapons that cannot just attack, but can be modified to decimate your opponent. Use abilities, equip armor, and vitality to defend your hero until you are ready to V-trigger and unleash your full power. The large range of heroes, items, and abilities will allow you to customize your deck, play, and battle for supremacy. So, jump into the Interverse now by selecting your hero, equip weapons and armor, and vanquish your enemies. Kickstarter is only the beginning.
Welcome back, everyone, to episode 56 of the Popcorn Podcast. I am your host, Tommy Cresta. Alongside me, my co-host, Ryan Friend, and our special guest and friend, if you can call it that, Luke Ginyard. I'm going to pronounce it right this time. Luke, how you doing, buddy?
Good, how are you?
We're doing great. Ryan, you can go yourself.
Yeah.
And we are here today to talk about episode 1 of HBO's House of the Dragon.
Yeah.
And before we get into that, we're actually going to do a little bit of a news segment. We haven't really done one of these in a while, right?
What?
Like 10 episodes, right? Since we did a news episode.
You think I remember? I don't know.
Yeah, you're on the podcast.
Wait, then.
Okay, but
I listened. It was 9 episodes ago.
you have
All
not
right,
listened to it. A funny fact. Luke has never actually listened to our show, even though Luke's one of my closest friends. So great support from the
Still
friends
got
and
on
family.
before most of you, though.
Yeah, that is true. And jumping into our first story here, and this is Andrew Garfield defends method acting. He went celibate for 6 months getting ready for Silence. I mean, Ryan's been celibate since he was born.
19 years,
maybe.
maybe. Going strong.
It's going strong here. Me and Ryan are both waiting till marriage.
Of course.
Yeah, or we think we're waiting. We actually just
Yeah.
can't get anything.
Yeah.
But
Involuntarily celibate?
yeah, we're involuntary celibate. But I mean, I don't hate method acting. I don't get the whole hate. Like, I get sometimes, like, as me and Luke were talking about while we were riding over here, Jared Leto was a little crazy with his method
Yeah, you were
acting.
nuts.
Daniel Day is very well known for his crazy method acting, that he won't shower or change clothes, any of that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But not every time it has to be that over the top kind of like weird. You don't have to be an asshole about it every time you go method acting, really.
Yeah, that was kind of the thing that was like, it was Pattinson who said it originally. Like, method acting is just being an asshole for a couple months, but then Garfield's defending it, saying that it's not just being an asshole. It's kind of just getting into that character and getting into that fantasy world where you can kind of just live as that character, which will help you in character, obviously, while filming. It's just, it makes it better and gives the actor an easier time. So I can see why he's defending it, but at the same time, there's a lot of guys who are just assholes.
Yeah, like Luke, me,
Yeah.
you. But we're not actors and we don't make a lot of money, and we're not as attractive as Andrew Garfield and
No,
Robert
not at all.
Pattinson. Luke, what are your thoughts on method acting?
I think, like, in concept, it's fine. And I think a lot of people put it to practice, and it's fine. But there's definitely a line, and, like, some of these guys cross that. And then it just goes beyond just being, like, method acting and becomes just being an asshole
Yeah.
because you can. And what can they say? You're just method acting. Like, but I feel like it just depends on how you put it, like, to practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, like we talked about Jared Leto. Jared Leto sending dead animals to his co-stars when he's getting ready to play Joker.
And stuff.
Riding
like-
around in the wheelchair.
Yeah, from Morbius. Like, If you're gonna method act, at least make it a good performance. Like Jesus Christ, dude, you made one of the worst movies I've ever watched.
Come out with Morbius.
It's like Ryan Reynolds be like, I went full method for Green Lantern, and you turn out that.
Yeah,
but whatever. I don't care for method act. I think depending on the role, it works. Like Austin Butler did full method for Elvis. But that's also trying to become a person. Like that's a famous icon to everyone.
Yeah, but it's like if you're doing like a voice or something like Elvis, then it's fine. But if you're playing like a serial killer and you want to do method acting, it's probably
there's a line.
There's a line you probably shouldn't cross.
Yeah, if you're playing Jeffrey Dahmer and you're like,
I'm
gonna go method for this.
I'm not gonna start eating people.
Keep a couple hearts in the freezer.
But moving on from method acting, this is actually something I could care less about, and this is that Avatar is being re-released in theaters on September 23rd. Yeah. I'm not a big fan of even the first movie. It's visually stunning. Yeah. The story is just Dancing with Wolves. Yeah. But blue people. Big blue but animals. I mean, I want to hear what you two think because I don't know if you guys actually love this film or care for it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's cool. It's not like bad, but it is just a retread of Dances with Wolves. But I think the important thing was that it was just like technically like huge for the time. I mean, everybody was just the CGI blue alien.
Yeah, visually.
So, what it did for movies in general was incredible, but the story's okay, but yeah.
Unobtainium. That's the rock name they come up with. You couldn't think of anything original.
Yeah, I like the first movie. I saw it in theaters when it came out. I was much younger. I haven't seen it since then. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I thought it was like visually like pretty stunning. And it definitely like, what's the word I'm looking for? Or phrase? Push the envelope, I guess.
Yeah,
for like what they can do in like cinema. But yeah, I mean, I don't think it was like the greatest movie ever. So we'll have to see what they do with like the second one. Because like I said, the visual aspect was what was so enthralling about the first one. So we'll have to see.
I mean, it is crazy just watching. They released like a trailer for it being re-released. It's crazy that this is CGI looks better than almost all Marvel movies. And it looks 1,000 times better than the stupid Rings of Power trailer we got. God, you spent 30 mil almost on an episode for Rings of Power, and Avatar from 2009 was like, you want to see what I can do?
Dude. Yeah. But, I do wonder if it's going to, with the re-release, kind of surpass Endgame again.
Didn't it already? They did the re-release like 2 years ago, and I thought it passed. Yeah, it still counted as number one, I think.
All right. Then never mind.
Endgame's re-release, me and Luke were just talking about this. I went back. I was like, oh, they're adding extra footage. I got a 20% done Hulk through a satellite. That's what I got to see. Someone had Dish TV, and they picked it up and won it off their house. That's all it was. And now we're getting the No Way Home re-release.
Yeah, I'm not in any rush to go see.
I'm not spending
see any of these re-releases.
Hey, No Way Home's going to have extra 11 minutes of Spider-Man stuff.
No, it has 11 minutes of total footage.
Oh, I thought that was all like Spider-Man being together. Okay, then I'm not seeing it. No.
If they said it was like 20 minutes of just them all together, I'd be like, yeah, I'll probably go watch it again. But moving on from Avatar, because this comes out September 23rd, and Shape of Water comes out December 22nd or 26th. It's in that week.
Yeah, Way of the Water. Not Shape of Water.
Yeah, did Shape of Water come out?
Toro movie. Yeah. Same thing, whatever. Big blue fish man.
Yeah.
Now moving into some DC news. Matt Reeves has signed a first look deal with Warner Brothers and is currently writing the Batman 2. For those who don't know, a first look deal is that he will have the first look at any movie to produce, direct, or write. And another cool thing, Robert Pattinson also has the first look deal with Warner Brothers. He did it right after the first screening of the Batman happened. And remember when all the news came out, I was like, oh, it's amazing. It's like he got like a first look the next day.
Nice.
So I mean, it's cool because I love Matt Reeves. I love all the movies he directs, but I want to see the Batman 2, even though it hasn't been greenlit yet. They're still saying it will happen. So, I mean, how are you not going to make a second one?
You got to make a second one.
Sadly, me and Luke got the worst theater experience of all time for him to go see the Batman. The lights weren't even turned off.
We didn't even have a full screen. Didn't even go down all the way. None of the lights were off.
People were talking.
Yeah.
It was miserable. But
and we were late.
Yeah, we were late. Luke put directions in for the complete wrong theater. But staying with the DC universe, the animated series Batman the Caped Crusader is no longer moving forward at HBO Max. For those who didn't know, this was a spiritual prequel to the 1990s animated series. Bruce Timm, Matt Reeves, and J.J. Abrams were attached as the producers and directors of the series. They released a little snippet of it at DC Fandom last year, and I was super excited because, I mean, I love Batman. I want to see more.
Was it Kevin Conroy voice him?
Yeah. They said it was going. They were getting Conroy to do it, but maybe they didn't get him. But I mean, Davis Vaslov, he is just canceling everything.
Yeah.
He's like, you know what, Batgirl, fuck you. Every CW show, fuck you. Everything.
CW verse was past its time.
Yeah, they haven't. What was it? CW hasn't made money since like 2006.
Oh yeah, something like that.
It was like some crazy fact.
Like 56.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like, nobody's
average Riverdale viewers like 56. Like
it's like the grandma that can't find her remote. And she's like, "Well, I guess I'm watching Riverdale today."
TV's been on CW for 4 years.
That's my grandma. My grandma's kept Ion television on. I mean, since I've been like 5, every time I come over, it's Law and Order, SVU, and like all these horrible shows. And Joseph and Annie, when they're like little, like, oh, what's this show about? And I'm like, oh god, this is some terrible TV to watch. But we're gonna do one more story on the DCEU. Is there anything you guys want to add though before we move on from this show getting canceled?
I mean, I probably wouldn't have watched it anyways. So
what?
I don't know. I didn't watch the original series. That was kind
you
of.
never watched them?
No.
What? Really?
Like the original animated Batman?
Yeah, with Kevin Conroy.
I've seen some of that, but I probably also wouldn't have watched it.
Oh my god, that's like one of my favorite Batman arcs.
I'm kind of superheroed out a little bit. It's getting the market's getting oversaturated.
Did you see that? They did a study on that, and it's like 30% less people want to see more superhero movies than they did in the last study.
And they're like ramping it up now.
Marvel is ramping it up. Marvel's like torturing their VFX artists, like, can I go see my wife? No, finish She-Hulk. And they still haven't finished it, and the episode already premiered. But
still working on that?
Probably. Did you see the CGI?
No, I didn't.
It looks like a 2K cutscene.
They work on that stuff till the day it comes out.
They released No Way Home and it wasn't done.
Yeah.
That was like a big story that they were still editing it while they were doing it. But one final DC story before we go on to our next topic. Batgirl directors tried to salvage the film, but then they said HBO Max has deleted all footage of the film. They really are like, this movie sucks, dude. Don't even try.
Don't let us see the light of day.
They're like, they're not Schneider cutting us this time.
No.
Dude, I mean, I feel bad for the people that worked on the movie. Like, they spent all this time, like producers.
Yeah.
Anyone that was working on it.
Yeah, I mean, that's years of work just deleted.
Down the drain, literally. And it's kind of upsetting. Like, I wanted to see
too, right?
Yeah, 90 mil.
Yeah.
And it was already done filming, almost done production. And they were like,
crazy.
Nope.
To just delete it too. Like not even like
not with the directors
like a shelf in the back, but just gone.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's a FU to them.
Yeah. It's the beginning
Maybe
of the
it was really dog
shit.
I mean, every screening said it's bad.
Yeah.
I still would have liked to see it. I want to just see Batgirl in like a movie for once.
Yeah.
Not Batwoman, because we saw that CW channel went. Moving on outside of the DC universe, we got our final trailer for Lord of the Rings, Ring of Power. And I'm going to go last on this subject. I'm going to let Ryan start us off.
All right. I mean, I think it doesn't look terrible, but I still have no idea, like, what the show's about whatsoever. It's just kind of the same trailer of just, like, showing – it's just money shots the entire time, basically. There's no story or anything. It's just kind of like – this show looks kind of cool, so you're going to watch it now. And that, I don't know. I'm not intrigued by that. I want to know what's going on.
Yeah, like, they're not well, Luke, you go first.
Yeah, I mean, I said the same thing after I watched the trailer. That was the first one I'd seen of, like, Rings of Power, because I'm not a huge Lord of the Rings person. But, yeah, I mean, I know nothing about the show other than their brother died, and she's taken up a sword in his name. That's kind of all I got from it. And then, yeah, some badass fantasy shots that could be better CGI. And that was kind of it.
Yeah.
Even, like, the main chick, she looked a little, like, just not real to me. Maybe that's supposed to be intentional, but I don't know. She looks so real.
So, speaking about the CGI, that doesn't seem like it's really all there. And it seems...
It's not done?
No, like, it doesn't seem done. It seems like they just rendered it, as we were saying, and it looks way too clean. Like, nothing looks like you could actually walk in that world.
Yeah.
Where, like, it actually exists.
Yeah.
It's just simply there.
This season cost them $1 billion.
It's crazy.
$1 billion? And that's the I should have been able to stick my finger through the TV screen.
Yeah.
Like it's $1 billion.
Smell the air.
Yeah, like the whole show should just be 4D if you can put out that.
Yeah.
But
how many episodes is it?
Crazy.
8.
That's it.
8 or 10.
8 and it's $1 billion.
And if it's
No.
10, that's 100 million an episode.
Yeah.
And that's what you just gave us. Oh my god! But no, like you just said, this is the only trailer you've seen. Speaking of Luke, and I've watched all the trailers. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
I know that Saruman's there and he's in his human form. And he's killing a bunch of people. But that's all I got. And there's some red stuff, like cosmic stuff falling out of the sky.
Yeah.
That's
there's,
it.
There's stuff about it. I don't know. I'm not up to date on the Lord of the Rings lore or anything.
But
like,
this is like Lord of the Rings lore that no one gives a shit about.
Yeah, this is
like the first coming, and it's not the third when that's Frodo. It's the weird in between.
And like the rings are already made, like
Yeah.
at this point in the story, like all 9 or whatever.
Yeah, I think all the characters have a ring. I think it's kind of
yeah.
like the story, the plot.
I mean, I guess I would be a little interested in that just to see like what the other rings
can do.
like,
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't even heard anything about the
But
rings in the trailer.
You outside the name, I wouldn't even know that there were other fucking rings.
If you didn't say, if someone showed me this, I would not have been able to tell. Maybe when I saw the orcs, I would have been like, "Oh, this is Lord of the Rings." But if you didn't show me an orc, I would have had
Just
no
looks
idea.
like a generic
what
fantasy.
project.
Yeah,
this was.
exactly.
It's
Yeah,
just
looks
generic fantasy shots with a generic voiceover
Yeah.
of "Be you."
Yeah.
Coming soon.
Coming soon, a new story about being yourself.
Yeah. With more shiny white people.
Yeah, yeah. Shiny white people in shiny white armor in their shiny white city.
So if you can't tell, we're all not very excited, and this breaks my heart because I've talked about this before on the show. Lord of the Rings is the original trilogy is like my favorite trilogy of all time.
Yeah.
And it's progressive. It's just getting worse because the first Hobbit was okay, second one was mid, third one sucked, and now they're doing this, which doesn't look great.
They just keep oversaturating everything. Like
I
we
know.
don't need every bit of history for every one of these like franchises or like
Yeah.
IPs. Like
Dude, Star Wars
tell a
gotta take
story
notes on that.
and tell a
Yeah.
story and let it be.
Yeah.
Or like Marvel. Like we don't need every fucking character that's been in a comic panel to get their own show or movie.
Yeah, Wong
Yeah.
fucking shows up in every goddamn project now.
Yeah.
Why? I don't need to see Wong 20 times a year. That dude shows up once.
Multiverse of Wong.
Literally what it is. Why is he in She-Hulk?
I still haven't watched it. I have no
Neither have
idea. Yeah.
I'm so sick and tired of IPs. But moving on to our last story before we get into the House of the Dragon review. Dan Harmon has officially confirmed that the Community movie is in development. Dan Harmon stated this project is a matter of when and no longer if. So that's cool because I'm a fan of the show. The final season isn't that great, but they've said from the beginning when the show was first announced, it's 6 seasons and a movie. And that's been the hashtag on the show since the show started. So now it is cool to finally find out that they are making a movie. A lot of people made their careers, like they became big because of Community.
Donald Glover.
Alison Brie.
Yeah.
Like just Joe McHale, of course, but we don't really like to say that. And just a bunch of other people. Ken Jeong started off on this.
Yeah.
And he was great in it. So I hope they all come back. When they did the table read during COVID, a lot of people were doing like the live table reads on like Zoom.
Mhm.
They all said they would do it.
Yeah.
So if they get everyone back, I'll be excited.
Yeah, I still haven't watched it, but that's a show I've been meaning to get around to because I watched a few episodes with you when
Yeah.
you were watching it. It's hilarious. But
It's no How I Met Your Mother, but
yeah,
it's
it's
good.
no Sunny, but it is fun.
It is definitely no Sunny. But do you have anything you want to add to this, Luke?
Nah, I can't really speak on it. I haven't seen Community before. I've also heard good things about it. If they're making a movie, maybe I'll check it out.
Yeah, I need some more comedy.
But
Good comedy, not Joe Dirt. You know who I'm speaking to.
Joe Dirt,
Too good. Well, if you or any of your friends, guys, are getting a little too comfortable with themselves with the little woods that they got going down there, I highly recommend you check out Manscape and use our discount code CNB to get 20% off and free shipping. Again, that's 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com using our code Luke. What's the code?
CANDB.
Ryan, how do you spell that?
That's CANDB.
At manscaped.com. Unlock your confidence. Always use the right tools for the job with Manscaped. Thanks to Manscaped for sponsoring this episode. Our third sponsor of the episode is movieposters.com. They have over 100,000 posters to choose from. Luke's taking a nice little scan around the studio and looking at them. Luke, aren't they super high quality?
These are some of the most high quality posters I think I've ever seen.
We have some great ones. We have Halloween, Sandlot, Reservoir Dogs, Daredevil, The Batman, which we finally hung up. And I mean, I love the company. Ryan loves them. Luke's even starting to love them now. And I'm definitely gonna check out some of their Attack on Titan and One Punch Man posters because they just add a bunch of anime to their site. But if you want 10% off and free shipping, use our code, all caps, popcorn10. Again, that's popcorn10 in all caps. Thanks to movieposters.com for sponsoring this episode. So, Ryan, you want to get off your phone and actually join us on the podcast?
Just looking at the person that just responded to you.
Oh, is it our dear friend?
Yeah.
It is our dear friend. Okay. We'll talk about it at the end of the episode. We have two guests that we're actually gonna do an episode with coming up. But before we do that, let's talk about House of the Dragon. So we're back in the world of Westeros, and we are all big Game of Thrones guys here.
Yeah.
And I mean, me and Luke watched it together. Ryan sadly had to leave the shore from our vacation the day before we got to watch it. And I mean, as soon as it started, I felt like I was right back, and
like we never left.
And I was so excited. Season 8's already erased to me. I'm already so into it. But I got a cool fact for you guys. Ryan loves when I do cool facts on the podcast.
I love cool facts.
House of the Dragon is the most watched premiere of 2022. And the most watched premiere in HBO history, which is insane when you really think about it, with the amount of shows that HBO has put out and how many great shows they put out, especially going against just this year, Euphoria, Severance, Stranger Things that did better than.
Yeah.
This premiere brought in over 9.8 million people to tune into this episode.
Crashed the HBO Max, didn't it?
Yeah, it crashed HBO Max. Like, people could not get to watch. I don't know how we got it, because we late went on 9 and hit it and it started. So I think we should start off with giving it a score. I'm doing it out of 10 for an episode because I feel like it's kind of hard to do like a really distinct score. But Luke, I'm gonna let you give your first score of the show. Looks like 4.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, 8.5. I thought it was pretty good. Set the stage really well for what's coming up. And yeah, like you said, put us right back in Westeros, like we never left. It was beautiful.
Yeah. I think I'd give it like an 8.5 or a 9 even. I mean, it was
it
was just like right back into it. In the very beginning, I was kind of hesitant because it does look a little different, obviously, being 200 years before. But like,
actually 172.
Yeah, whatever. But like once the music starts playing and stuff,
bro, they brought back the original theme. I was so excited.
I was wondering, they did the intro and it was different, but then they just kind of like give little hints up.
Yeah, they put little like,
and then it ended just like all the Game of Thrones. I was like,
oh man.
So I'm actually sitting right where you and Luke. I'm right, technically, I guess, because you said 8.5. You said 8.5, 9. I'm at an 8.5 flat. That's all I'm gonna stick with. I really enjoyed this first episode. I love the different ways that throughout this episode they filmed it completely differently.
Yeah,
like a lot, like they would cut away from some of the violence, which I get because they said they didn't want to go as over the top as some of the episodes of Game of Thrones.
Yeah,
they cut down the sex scenes. Instead of having 12 in one episode, they put 1 in one episode. Thank God. And I loved it. I really had a blast. I'm really excited to see some of these characters again.
My first thought after watching it was that it was just more of the same but different, and I think that's like perfect.
Like it didn't feel like oh my God, we're getting the exact same shit.
No, it's the same like Game of Thrones feel, but it's like different. Like it's a different story. It's I mean, it's a different world. Like it's the same world, but it's different.
Yeah, like it's all in Westeros, of course, and it's all under the Game of Thrones banner. Yeah. But this story feels completely different because it's a whole different generation. Some of the cities that we didn't get to see are going to be main factors throughout this. A lot of the houses are going to be like main houses. Like we got a second shot of a Stark that's the main family of Game of Thrones. But I did love how they connected it all, saying the songs of Ice and Fire. Yeah, so good. And this is a spoiler episode, so if you guys want to say things, you can. But I think we should start off with characters, and I'll just say what I thought. Just starting off with characters, I think after the first episode, Matt Smith as Daemon Targaryen is the standout by far.
Definitely.
However, I do think everyone else has done a very good job, but I would just need to see more of them. But just Matt Smith stole the scene every single time he showed up.
Yeah.
And Daemon, George R. R. Martin said in the interview, he's like, Daemon Targaryen is the best character to write, and his dragon is his favorite dragon.
Caraxes?
Yeah, I am. Oh, it looks like a lizard.
Yeah,
it was so long and like skinny.
Yeah, it's got the like extra long neck.
Yeah, the neck was crazy
like, all
long.
Deformed, yeah.
Looks like Davis Mills. If any of my NFL people know what I'm talking about.
Davis Mills dragon.
But yeah, I'll let you guys talk about your favorite characters so far.
Yeah, I mean Daemon was probably up there too, but if I had to talk about a different one,
Daemon,
whatever. Mon, whatever. I'd say maybe Viserys, because like he was great. We haven't seen a king like that yet. Like Robert Baratheon was kind of
idiot.
Yeah, he was kind of dumb.
He was just a drunk idiot. Yeah, I mean, he was
obviously Joffrey and Tommen, Tommen was fucking idiot.
Tommy barely got
Hey,
it.
Tommy was the dude. That
Tommy
man-
was basically just proxy for Cersei.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, he
you know,
didn't get
my
to do
girl.
Yeah, but now we get to see this king who's kind of like crossed up because he wants nothing besides peace, and he has to. In this episode, you see he has to make the hardest choice of his life, choosing between his wife and his child, and
Well,
it doesn't work out. For
no,
him
not
very
at all.
Yeah, well, we were talking about that. I mean, her saying, I'm not going to have any more kids
Yeah.
is definitely a big driving factor in that choice because he
Mhm.
decides, well, she's not going to have any more kids. Just
Yeah,
get her out the way now and hope that this kid works.
yeah. Hope it's a boy
It was. Just
for a few hours.
Yeah.
For a few hours. But I mean, she was great, the mom. I was really excited to see her. And
Yeah, she was cool.
I did not think she was going to be out like that.
No, neither did I.
And it was really cool. One of my favorite scenes was actually the whole jousting tournament. Because we saw the jousting in season 1 of Game of Thrones, and the whole like era they did it seemed very run down, like old.
Yeah.
And it was cool to see this because it just seemed like this massive event. It was like the NBA finals to them now.
Yeah, it was like the whole stadium.
Yeah, and they were like full on like
They were loving it.
we watched in season 1, like if Game of Thrones, and when they start fighting after, they break it all up. And
Yeah.
this they were like, you know,
kneeling.
Yeah.
That's so badass.
and this they were just like, nope, just kill each other if you want to get off
Yeah.
your horses.
Yeah.
And-
And when that dude takes the axe to the face, you see like the stable boy puking in the background.
Yeah, that's
That
some
was
bad
so
shit.
funny.
Oh, and the one dude with the mallet, his whole head just explodes.
Yeah.
Oh, and they did so well by editing it together with the birth.
Yeah.
Like kept cutting back
Yeah.
and forth.
Well, it's
And-
like they were saying, like it's the women's battlefield is like childbirth.
Yeah, it's childbirth.
and then you really see that like parallel between
Mhm.
her fighting her own battle and then those guys battling each other.
Yo, I don't want to hear any hate. I would rather take childbirth than that.
Yeah.
That seems a
I don't know.
lot more painful because I know people are like, childbirth is the worst, most painful thing in the world. I don't know. Did you see that man get hit with an axe? It seemed pretty bad.
Did you see her get a C-section with zero anesthesia? I don't think that's very much better. Neither of them made it. One of them was arguably quicker, so I think
Let's clarify. She did have some painkillers. They told her
She had to milk the
they
puppy,
couldn't
yeah.
give her any more poppy because it would kill the baby.
Yeah.
So she did have some. I was about to say she just stopped bitching. She was getting sliced.
Oh
They
my
cut her
God.
open like an omelet.
Yeah.
that was gruesome. Yeah,
That was hard to watch.
that was.
That was the hardest thing to watch, like of this episode for sure. But like, I feel like in Game of Thrones, even that's like up there already.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's something different about watching like the brutality of like the war and like fighting versus like
Childbirth.
childbirth.
for her
And, yeah,
life,
like
yeah.
getting sliced open, begging her husband for her life as he's
Yeah.
the one who fucking told him to do
As
it.
he's telling her he loves her.
Yeah, and that
fucking
it's gonna be
nuts.
okay. You're gonna see the boys soon
Yeah.
as they're chopping it
Yeah,
out of her.
because he tells her, he's like, oh, they're bringing the baby out.
Yeah.
And it's just, yeah, it makes it so much harder to watch when he's late saying, like, he made this decision for himself. Like,
Yeah.
this is on him.
Mhm.
And me and
And
Luke
it
talked
is a
about
decision for himself more than
Yeah,
more
'cause-
than
yeah.
anyone else.
And me and Luke talked about this on the way here. She specifically tells him, I will not have another baby after this,
Yeah.
no matter what happens.
Yeah.
So I think subconsciously he was like, if this is my last baby, that's all she's useful for.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean that's what she said earlier in the episode when she was talking to like Rhaenyra. She was like, "We're good for childbirth. Like that's our fight. Like that's
Yeah.
our realm of
Not Rhaenyra, though.
responsibility."
She about to be the goat king. Greatest of all time. I didn't mean the actual goat king. But that seems just so like I was sitting there drinking my wine, a little tipsy. I was like, damn, I might vomit. Like it was so weird. Like, because normally, like in any kind of childbirth scene, like you're watching it, but like they're kind of like blocking off from a lot of it.
Yeah.
They were full on showing her stomach sliced open as they're reaching inside.
Yeah.
All the blood pouring out.
It was,
Oh.
and she's just screaming. Like it was so intense.
terrible.
Yeah, actually, I take it back. I would have rather fought in the jousting.
And
That
I
seemed
walked in
pretty-
last night, and my dad was watching Watchers on the Wall
oh,
that episode, and I
yeah.
walked in and I told him what you told me when we watched it. You were just like, "I'm so happy I'm a soldier now." Like,
oh, hell yeah! I'd rather be fighting the wars now than the wars then. I don't want to be having to fight with a sword that's like 20 pounds, trying
Yeah.
to swing it. My weak ass arm, that shit would fall. No, yeah, 100%. These battles seem terrifying.
Yeah.
Like they're jousting for fun and they're killing each other.
yeah,
Like that's like their Sunday night football. Do you think they have a fantasy league for this? They're like, yo, I got Damon first pick, bro.
You see the one guy placing bets on somebody.
Yeah, they were placing bets and everything.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was also cool when Damon came up and asked for
Hightower's
daughters, whatever,
Allison.
Rainey's.
Yeah, Allison.
Oh no, yeah, Rainey's is
Allison Hightower.
hilarious.
And then he knocked his son off
Yeah.
the horse. He's just messing with him.
Yeah,
I'm excited to
Allison
see
Hightower.
what they do with Sir Cole,
Kristen
Yeah.
Cole. Yeah.
Jouster.
Fabian Frankel is his actual name. Supposedly he's like a young upcoming actor. I haven't heard of him yet.
Yeah.
But I was listening to Nerd Soups, they talked about him and said that they're excited to watch him act. But
Yeah.
Emily Carey as Elysian Hightower, I loved.
Yeah, she's great.
And then of course Millie Alcock as young Rhaenyra Targaryen. And I think she's gonna end up being like the standout. Because she was really good so far, but there just wasn't a lot yet. It's the first episode. And everyone knows Matt Smith can act.
Yeah.
And I loved his arguments with Otto. Like just their little like button heads and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And Rhys Ifans, of course, one of my favorite Spider-Man villains, and Lizard is now going to play Otto Hightower. And I'm excited to see him take on a role like this. This is like super serious. And he really a narc on poor Damien. He's like, I met with 3 people that were at the party. You motherfucker.
I'm interested to see what's going to happen with Viserys's infection.
Oh yeah, I
almost
forgot
like-
about that.
If there's going to be like
grayscale.
That
kinda
it
thought
kind
that.
of
I kinda
it
thought
looked
that.
like it when they were taking it off of
take the
Yeah.
little sample off his back.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm
who they-
interested to see the parallel of like his maybe like rotting away with the disease, as well as the Targaryen like family starts to
To rot
lose
away.
its
Yeah.
like hold and grip.
I'm thinking along the same lines as you. Maybe like that's the way of showing like. But I started thinking like his morale starts rotting away. Like he wants to like keep peace and everything this whole
but
time.
now he's killing his wife.
yeah, now you're
just for a
killing your wife
kid.
over the baby.
Yeah.
That
Yeah, no, definitely.
Yeah, and it also shows like how sitting on the throne, literally and figuratively, just destroys you. Like the throne cuts you, and it also like
Yeah, the
Kills your
little
morals.
the nick he got from it. Yeah,
Yeah.
and they got the other one when he's arguing with
slowly
Damon
eats away with you.
yeah.
because when he was.
Oh, we didn't talk about Damon's scene with the city guard, the gold cloaks or whatever.
Yo, that was another scene that I was like watching. I'm like, this is hard to watch. He's just
Yeah.
killing innocents.
hacking. No, I thought they were all bad guys. That's what
He
it was.
said that, but
Supposedly, yeah.
supposedly.
They were. Yeah, I mean,
It's
they
like
just
that.
said he's a murderer, and he just whacked his head off. No trial.
No trial. He could have been killing someone that was like attacking a
He,
friend
no,
of
he
his.
literally was judge, jury, and executioner.
Yeah, he was nuts.
I really like the budget. Like I know people are like, oh, whatever, if you're judging me. But the
Yeah.
budget, I think, really showed right from the start with this,
Mhm.
like flying over King's Landing
I
and
was
all
just
that.
about to talk
It
about
looks
that,
so good. We all said it while sitting on the couch. The set designs were excellent. The CGI, of course, looked great. And the first episode did a great job of making me feel like I was in the world. Like I could touch everything. Everything felt dirty and like even if it is a nicer time period.
Yeah.
While the later
It's real.
but the later season of Game of Thrones when they started upping the budget, it slowly felt less and less realistic.
No, I was just about to say that the shots that they got in the first, like those overhead, like you're on a dragon, like
Yeah, it looks
flying
so
over King's
cool.
Landing.
Yeah.
But just all the shots, they were so dramatic, and like it brought me back to like the early seasons of Game of
Yeah.
Thrones, where
Mhm.
everything was shot like very intentionally and very dramatically. Like every time you enter a new city, it's like these grand shots, and like it just really felt like they were trying to reintroduce us into like the world.
Back to that world.
And like King's Landing and like the Red Keep shots I thought were awesome. Just
I would hate to
I don't know.
live
It
there.
just really brought you back, like you said. It just really made you feel like you were there. I thought they were just really grand and like it really reestablished like the world that we're in.
Yeah.
And took me back to early Game of Thrones, like where everything was just grand and
Yeah.
like, beautiful.
Yeah.
Luke's gonna be our Nash for Game of Thrones. He's just gonna
Yeah.
randomly show up on episodes just to talk about House of the Dragon with us.
I could do that.
Dude, I mean like the last time in Game of Thrones it really felt like I was there. Like a lot of season 8 really didn't, but I mean like Battle for Winterfell. The Long Night, thank you. No one even told me. I said it myself. The Long Night was like the last time it felt like I was actually in a place because like it was very like close combat. You felt like you're right over the shoulder. But a lot of season 7 and 8, besides that, felt very clean, way
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, I felt like they got
Way too
away from,
fantastical.
like, I felt like they got away from like the grandeur of it, and in there, it was more just like kind of presenting things, like,
Yeah.
as they are.
Yeah.
Like, oh, this is what's happening now. Like, here we are in Winterfell. Like,
Yeah,
seen it a million times. Like, whatever.
like
I don't know. Like, it just it didn't-
Battle of the Bastards felt real Because I mean, that is real. That was real people on horseback. That was real. They had fake bodies and people, amputees getting their arms cut off, and all that kind of stuff. So it just felt real, and I'm very excited that so far they're starting it off with making everything
really
feel so
immersing
real.
you.
Yes, like I sitting there on the floor watching this, I was like, oh, I'm back. Like I'm really back in Westeros.
Even like when they would talk about the smell that she had, like riding the dragon.
Yeah,
like I saw that was just a really like intimate detail that like we had never gotten before. Like nobody had ever said anything to Daenerys about smelling differently or like the dragon smelling.
I mean, can you blame them? Daenerys would have said Dracarys.
Well, true. I mean, and like they don't know, but I don't know. Just like that's something I never even had thought of until they said it. And then even Viserys, he's like sniffing her. He's like, "You were riding dragons." Like, cool detail that we didn't get. To see.
It makes it more descriptive. It makes it feel like it lets you understand the world even more.
Yeah, it makes it feel more real that there's something like some sense that people can realize, like, oh, you're riding a dragon.
Yeah,
it's like if you were like just riding horses and you smell like
a horse
on a farm. Yeah, and it's like, oh, you were just on a farm now instead of just showing up and being like, yeah.
Did you guys have a favorite scene of the first episode?
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean,
it was all great.
I think my favorite episode was when Daemon has to go and talk to Viserys because he said air for a day.
Yeah,
which I thought was
probably
after
one of his little line.
Yeah, like I thought that was a great scene. And Paddy Considine, the guy who plays King Considine, he killed it in that scene. When he tells him, he's like, "You will call me your grace." I was like, "Oh," he's like, "Oh, my Kingsguard will cut out your tongue." I was like, "Oh, I'm back, baby." Because that felt like a Tyrion and Joffrey scene.
Yeah,
like that, like anger towards one another. And when Daemon's like, "I'm your heir," he's like, "Not anymore."
Yeah.
Oh my god, that whole scene just hit so well.
Yeah.
And when he steps forward to try and just talk to him, and all the Kingsguard pull up, dude, it was just such a good scene. And Matt Smith's incredible. I think he's gonna be the best actor, but I think Millie Alcock as Rhaenyra. God, Rhaenyra will be that like the up and coming, like, oh my god, like Jon Snow, because Kit Harington wasn't a well known actor before he joined this show. And that scene to me was by far, to me, the best scene of the series, but of the show, because it's only one episode. But I want to hear what you guys thought about the episode. Maybe your favorite scene or anything about it.
I'd say honestly, I mean, like, I guess maybe for like shock factor, just because maybe the jousting scene, cutting back and forth between the pregnancy and the joust was cool, just to see like our first glimpse of like the violence that they're going to show.
Yeah, I feel like you really felt it, like when they were riding the horses, like the way they shot
that
it. Like,
POV
it
shot
felt
was
like
terrifying.
Yeah, it just felt like you were getting smashed, like they were. Like
when he slid on the rail.
Oh, they're like
grinding. I'm not gonna lie. I felt like I was watching Tony Hawk Pro Skater. The noise was making was the same noise. I'd be trying balancing my left and right stick on my PS2.
Yeah,
but that scene, you felt it. The way the noise that it made when I was sliding, it was just. That was a great scene.
And then him and Kristen Cole fighting afterwards. And that's huge, too, because Kristen Cole's just a commoner who became a knight. So him beating, like, the biggest, baddest dude in the realm, like, that's nuts for him.
And he got Rhaenyra's flower.
Yeah, that jousting scene was cool. Even just, like, the intensity that, like, they're grabbing, like, the new, like, what is it, lance or whatever?
Yeah,
like,
the lance.
From the guys. And, like, they're getting smacked out of the way.
Yeah, Daemon ran his dude over when he was doing
like, just the intensity so that it was,
Luke, I see what you mean now about Matt Smith's face. He does look a little different from his IMDb pick too.
Yeah,
I really do think it's just the wig, because I mean it is really different to see him from having really dark hair to just having bleached blonde. I love the way that they all look, all the Targaryens.
Yeah, it would have been cool if they had the purple eyes though, like the books.
Yeah, but like
it would have been just a little context.
Uncomfortable ass context.
They're crying. Why are you crying
all the time? They got to make it a character trait. Targaryens blink a lot. They have dry eyes.
Way too fast. No, but I mean, there's gonna be some epic dragon fights in the show.
Oh yeah.
And I just want to talk about Balerian's skull when you get to see it. Aegon's dragon, for those who don't know, that shit is massive. I need to see Aegon's conquering. I mean, I feel like that we will see that at some point. They talk about it in Game of Thrones, and they've already talked about it in this. You got to see it once.
Yeah,
I want to see Aegon just rip apart a city.
Giant black dragon.
Yeah, it's the biggest dragon that's ever lived.
Flattening Westeros.
Yeah, Balerion was the biggest dragon ever.
So, yeah, that's all I got for the episode. I really think everyone should go out and check it out. and I'm very excited to watch the next episode.
Yeah.
Anything you guys want to add before we go into film suggestion of the week and fan questions?
I was gonna say like a standout scene for me was when
My bad.
Damon was on the Iron Throne, and Rhaenyra like walks in.
Walks in.
Yeah.
And she's like, whatever, father or whatever she says, like not gonna be happy about that one.
Yeah.
But just like that scene, like it was very intimate and like I don't know, just
Yeah.
knowing like Targaryen history.
I thought we were gonna get
It's
some
just-
Sweet Home Alabama.
Yeah, it was just I don't know, but it was good.
Yeah,
And
it was
like
good.
the way they
It was really
talk,
good.
and then when he puts like the Valerian steel
Yeah,
on
right,
her,
right.
it's just very like intimate and like I don't know, it was good, but it was like
A little creepy.
yeah,
a little-
like
yeah.
you raise your eyebrows a little bit.
you're like,
But yeah, I mean, you know Targaryen history, so
I mean, me and you looked right at each other. And I was like, please not yet.
yeah. So I mean, we're gonna have to see, but
I mean, he left though. He's
yeah,
gone
no,
right now.
that scene I thought was that one stood out to me, and just like the shots, like a lot of the shots, like the first shots of like King's Landing and Targaryen flags,
Yeah.
like the Red Keep. I thought the shot when Daemon was sending out like the gold cloaks the first time, and you see them like splitting off.
Yeah.
I thought that was a really
All,
cool
like, mounted
shot.
and stuff.
Yeah,
Sick,
like chanting or whatever.
They will
was.
fear the color gold after
Yeah,
tonight.
yeah. No, I thought that was.
But then he took. We didn't even mention how when he's leaving, Damon, he takes that prostitute with him.
Zarya,
Yeah,
Sarah. In the books, I didn't know
because he
this.
hates his wife.
Yeah, yeah. She's like a major factor
Oh yeah.
in the book of like what's gonna happen.
She's like the
Shay.
almost shaped more like the
They said like
What was
Littlefinger
yeah.
because he knows
Like
she knows
Littlefinger, like,
everything.
what was the bold dude?
Munich.
I can't-
Varys.
Yeah, Munich.
Varys.
Yeah, Varys. Yeah.
That's what
so
they said
like
she's
her.
like.
But she's also a sorcerer, like the
Red Witch.
red lady. Yeah.
Oh, is that like
Can't remember
is
the
that
names.
what her powers are? Like the
She can do
same?
that.
Yeah.
She
He
like
doesn't know that yet.
But she's a red witch. Like that's the same.
She's not a
or
Red
is
Witch.
it-
She
okay.
can do magic though.
different magic.
Yeah, but she's gonna be super important.
Yeah, she ends up. I'm not close to Mike. Yeah, she's gonna. Everyone says that she's like one of the biggest characters from the book. Like she's very important, and like we got like 2 scenes of her. But I did love when Damon has her touch the dragon to like, because that's showing like you actually have to like train your dragon to like not.
How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah, I was just about to say I'm not calling out the movie, but
Toothless.
yeah. Is there is there anything you guys want to add now that we've actually all got to answer the question?
No, I think you said it. Just like I'm super excited to see what happens next.
Yeah, definitely want to see some more dragons. I thought
Yeah.
I thought their design, like even like the yellow, like Spyrax, I think is what it was.
Yeah, the golden dragon.
Yeah, like I just like the design, like the thinner, sleeker, like
Yeah.
kind of more snake-like like design that they have
Yeah.
this time around. I think is cool.
Mhm.
I don't know, because like I don't know, we don't even know. At least on screen, I never read the books, like anything about dragons. Maybe there's different kinds, like and that's why like Drogon like looked the way he did, like
Yeah.
in Game
Yeah.
of Thrones, and
Yeah.
these guys are thinner or longer or what.
Yeah, I gotta assume there's different breeds of them.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're all different like colors and stuff. And that's kind of the thing Game of Thrones is missing because Daenerys is 3 dragons. They were different colors, but they all kind of look the
They had
same.
the same
little
builds.
stoplight.
Yeah, these ones are kind of like they're all going to be different colors, different builds, different shape. Like they're all going to be different.
Really
which is-
stand out.
Yeah, they're all going to stand
Yeah,
out.
well, I feel like that was part of the problem with Game of Thrones was like Drogon was always going to be like the main
one. He was the
dragon,
biggest,
so the
baddest,
other
yeah.
2 were just there.
Yeah, and I feel like that kind of also falls that like they maybe that was the only breed of dragon like they had left.
Yeah, I mean, she only had those. They had
Those
those
3
3
eggs.
eggs. That was fucking it.
Dude, there's some that scene when they're in the tomb in Game of Thrones when the dragon comes out and it's like and they're all
Oh,
big now. I was like, holy! And I know that there is a scene like that in the show because they showed a little clip of it in the one trailer.
Yeah.
And it's with Damon, so I'm excited to see
Are
more of
The
it.
dragons we've seen fully grown, like Spyrax and Caraxes.
No,
No,
They said
Rhaenyra's dragon was as old as she is.
Oh wow.
Like, 'cause
Yeah.
the way the Targaryens do it, when the Targaryen's born, they put an egg in their cradle so they can bond with it.
Mm.
So that's, but then Alison Hightower says like your dragon's growing fast.
yeah, and then
So
she
it's
said
gonna
they
keep growing.
they clearly they state like your dragon's not even fully
How did
grown yet.
Daenerys just grow so fast?
I mean,
I don't know.
I mean that it doesn't go that fast.
Yeah.
Remember, we binged it.
Yeah, but how old is
Drogon.
what's her face? Rhaenyra.
20. No, in the show, I think she's like 17.
Yeah.
She's not very old.
Daenerys didn't have her dragons for 17 years.
They were also in that. I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe it's just that breed.
I don't know.
And these dragons are already bigger than hers.
Oh,
Yeah.
are they?
Yeah,
bigger?
they're all already bigger.
And dragons
Well, maybe
never
that's
stop
why
growing.
then.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah, I mean, maybe
in
hers
Game
just
of Thrones,
weren't-
they say, remember the like dragons slowly got smaller and smaller and
Yeah, because they
smaller.
were kept in captivity.
Yeah,
for
Because
so
hers probably were very
the
small.
last ones were the size of
Mhm.
cats.
Yeah.
Can you imagine just
Yeah.
walking down the street and you're like, God, another dragon just eating my garbage.
Punching
Instead of
it like a gutter.
raccoons, it's
You
just a
walk past
dragon.
black dragon, then you get bad luck.
But yeah, anything you want to add, Luke? Ryan added his little last piece. Is there anything you want to say?
No, I don't think so. I think I got everything out.
Cool.
All right.
Ready to move into suggestions of the week?
Yeah.
Ryan, I'll let you go first.
I'm suggesting Nightcrawler, Jake Gyllenhaal.
Great movie.
Yeah.
Well, what's it on?
And Netflix.
There you go. How about you, Luke?
That's hard.
You had one before we started the episode.
I would recommend Ozark.
Oh,
I've been watching that
I don't think anyone's actually
on
recommended
Netflix. It's a great show.
I'm gonna recommend One Punch Man. Me and Luke have been binging it, and it is so good.
So funny.
Highly
It's
recommend everyone check it out.
Satire on like
Yeah, it's making fun of the whole
Superhero
superhero
anime.
culture, and that is on Hulu. Sadly, you do have to watch ads. But moving on from that, we're gonna go into our fan questions. I think we have 7. I have them on my phone. Yeah. So favorite
7
character.
people care.
No, we have more than 7. I just only chose 7.
Oh.
Favorite character of House of the Dragon so far is a question from Erica. I think we already answered this. Like,
I feel like
just
everyone's
from
gonna say
Damon.
Damon.
Yeah.
There's already like hot man TikTok on them. They're already making like thirst traps of the dude.
I love
But-
his helmet. The
Oh,
wings on it.
Yeah, the wings,
And just
yeah.
the all black, the black horse armor.
His horse looked dope. It looked like the
Badass.
ring rats from Lord of the Rings. The way their horses had the black armor all done.
Oh yeah.
That's
yeah.
all. That's all I could think of when I was
my
looking at it.
iron horse armor from
Woo.
Minecraft.
Never really got that on my horse. I didn't even play
Really?
when horses were a thing. Which pilot did you enjoy more, Game of Thrones or House of the Dragon? House of the Dragon.
House of the Dragon. Yeah.
It was
I got-
more.
I got
I
some
learned
House of the
more,
Dragon.
Yeah.
even though I got some great Tyrion lines in episode 1.
Yeah.
Tyrion has
Yeah.
bangers early in that show.
Every what's the word? What does he say? Every
All dwarves are bastards
is
in their father's eyes.
Oh,
Great line.
that's a banger. That question was for Kamal. How long will it take for House of the Dragon to get the sour taste out of everyone's mouth from season 8? This question's from Nick.
One episode.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, it was one episode. It took it out for me quick. I think for people that really, because I don't hate season 8 except for the second half. How many episodes are in season 8?
6.
I hate the second half of season 5 of episode 5 and the final episode.
Yeah,
I don't
really,
hate everything before
Yeah, I
that.
really didn't like freak out about season 8 like most people. Even like episode 2, like so many people were like episode 2 was so bad, and like I thought it was beautiful. Like you see the calm before the storm.
Yeah,
like when they're all just sitting around
right?
Winterfell,
Yeah.
and like was it like Pod is like singing or somebody singing?
Yeah.
Like
That's
I
one
don't
of my favorite episodes of the whole show.
I thought it was so good.
When
Um,
Jamie and Tyrion have that conversation by the fire together, he's like, "You were the
Oh
only man
my
that never
God.
treated me like a monster."
Bro,
It's one of the best scenes.
That conversation is spectacular.
Yeah,
Jamie's just growth through that whole show.
Yeah, and then
is
they
awesome.
ruin it in
Yeah,
literally
they do.
3 lines of
They do.
dialogue. But how about you, Ryan?
Huh?
How about you?
I already answered.
You did?
Yeah.
Yeah, he said one episode.
Well, I was. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were just making like fun of me for saying one
Oh
episode.
no, I was just one. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
fine with it. I
I still had a sour taste, but after this episode, I'm like, this is a banger so
Yeah,
far.
I mean, if they keep up at the same rate and like keep producing how they did this first episode, I think easily by the end of season 1,
I'll forget.
nobody's even gonna know season 8 happened.
Yeah.
I don't want to forget season 8 because I know people don't really. You didn't love The Long Night until we watched it again.
Yeah, it was all right. I didn't think for what it could have been. I feel like it could have been better.
Yeah.
I thought it was just over,
The
like
plot armor
too fast.
was the worst part.
And
More
yeah,
people should
well,
die.
like even Arya, like the way she kills like the Night King. Like, why are you gonna run up behind him and scream as you're flying through the
Well,
air?
I think that
Like,
I think she
all
meant
these
to do that.
assassins and shit, and
Yeah.
like you never like, and you're still gonna run up. Ah!
Well, no, I
Like,
think that was her point because she had done that move before, showing people. So I think she wanted him to think she was just going to go and stab him, but she knew that move to drop it because she does it earlier in season 7. So I think
yeah,
that's just how I
Brienne.
took it. Was like she was like, "Oh, I'm going to trick him,"
Mhm.
but also the Night King's supposed to be like this amazing general.
Yeah,
What
this
do you
dude
think about that?
tanked dragon fire, and then he just gets. Pink.
That's one of the best scenes
Little
when
knife
he
to the gut and
raises
he's
his arms in
gone.
front of John. They all start getting.
Yeah,
Oh, I was so
it
terrified the first time I watched that
Yeah.
scene.
was a great scene.
But yeah,
I don't know. I thought some of the character deaths too could have been better. Like they gave us a couple ones, like
Reek.
Lyanna Stark, yeah, Reek. Like
Reek
look,
got
they're
me.
dead, or not Lyanna,
Yeah.
whatever her name is, the one little girl.
Oh, Leanna Mormon.
I didn't care about that at all. I
yeah,
laughed.
like-
I think watching
Like,
it.
they gave us a couple. Like, oh, you can't be mad. Look at some of these characters died.
Yeah, like,
But,
Reek-
like,
Reek
yeah.
got me. That one got me a little sad.
I mean, it was nice to see his redemption finally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't know. There'd even be other things. Like there'd be 8 White Walkers pinning
Yeah.
Sam against the wall, and then it would cut to the next scene, and he's
He's like-
inside swinging his sword.
Oh yeah, Sam
Like-
should have died. Yeah.
Yeah.
100%, yeah.
I do wish there was a little more tragedy in that
Yeah,
episode, but I still love the visuals and the fact that it's all out in this dark. Like it's all filmed at night. It took
When
them
the Dothraki, like, why the fuck would they charge them?
because they're Dothrakis and they're all idiots.
But how are there Dothraki
No,
left at the end?
remember
Because then they
count
showed
that all the
Daenerys on
time?
the throne looking over everybody, and there's still fucking 10,000
Remember-
Dothraki.
Yeah,
Doesn't
yeah.
even make
Well,
sense.
Yeah,
me-
they say they wiped out the
Especially after
Dothraki,
this
yeah.
whole time, they've been dying and dying and dying.
Me and you made that joke in like season 4. They all get season like 6, I think, actually. And they're like fighting me. You're like, didn't they say she only had like 10,000? There's like a million walking the
Yeah.
road with her.
And they
Yeah.
even after the long night, and there's still platoons of freaking Dothraki. I'm like,
That was still question 2, right? Oh no, it was question
even
3.
what are the other guys? The black people with like the sword and the shield and the
Grey
spear.
Worm?
Yeah, Grey Worm. What were they?
Yeah, but what were they?
The Unsullied.
Yeah,
The Unsullied.
Yeah.
They're all mutants.
Like even them, they should have.
They were getting
most of them should have been
smoked.
wiped out. And
That's why. That's
they
why I
were
was
still hella unsullied. Like
I was talking about them, not the Dothraki.
Mhm.
I completely
Yeah.
forgot.
No,
'Cause
but
we
even
would
them,
make
like
fun
they
of
should have
them.
been.
Yeah, Dothraki should have been dead a while ago because there was only like 100 of them when they first left. Because remember, most of them leave.
Well, she
her.
started picking them
Yeah,
more
she
up
started
as she
picking
Yeah,
went.
remember she went to the city and kind of like lit the leaders on fire, and they all started following her.
Yeah,
But still,
yeah.
like,
That's not 100,000.
yeah,
Yeah,
Jorah Mormont has the
where-
line that
Yeah,
he
to-
says
to
like
the
they're
point
all
where
destroyed.
After the Battle of Winterfell.
Oh,
there's
that
still
was sad.
thousands. Like
Oh, when Sir Jorah dies.
Sir Jorah dies. That got me because he was one of my favorite characters.
Yeah.
But that actually goes into our next question: who's your favorite character from Game of Thrones? This question from Bill. Billy.
Probably Jon Snow or
Really?
or Tyrion. I mean, Tyrion was fantastic because every
he
scene
got
he just
killed
stole.
by the end. Too.
I don't want to, so I'm gonna say mine. We're not gonna spoil it for certain characters. I'm gonna say a couple because I think I have
You
3.
can spoil it.
Because I know someone listens to this that's watching Game of Thrones. I don't want to spoil which one of the 3 that I'm about to say dies. We're talking about
Okay.
Matt. 'Cause Matt hasn't finished it yet.
Well, we just talked about like
Yeah, we just talked
Hella
about
other
the
shit.
very
Yeah,
end.
but I don't care because Matt will forget by season 8. This character gets it a little bit early. So my favorites are like, yeah.
because that's my favorite.
Tyrion's up there, and then I love Daenerys until the end because I just like love watching like a crazy person go, and yeah, I think Robb Stark, and then Ser Jorah. I think those are like the best ones
Yeah,
because Ser Jorah he's always just a beast.
Yeah, I mean, Robb Stark. He was definitely my favorite.
Yeah.
I really like Ned Stark as well.
Dude,
He
that
was
one
a
got me
badass.
bad.
He was a badass. I didn't think it was gonna happen at the end of the first season.
Yeah, when it ended,
There's
I-
no way.
I was like, oh, he'll be fine when I get
Oh.
to the next season, and it starts and his
What a-
head's rolling. I'm like,
what a great
oh,
best
way
guy
to-
in the entire show, and he just
Yeah,
gets
what a
shot
great way
off.
to set the tone.
he's laid the poster for the entire
he was the main
series.
character of the first season, and they freaking knocked his head off.
The man stole on the poster in season 8.
He was
But
the biggest actor by
Rob
far on the
was
show.
Rob was my guy too.
Yeah.
Who else? There's someone else. I'm trying to think.
Tywin was always amazing too.
Oh, anytime he
Tywin-
shows up.
Tywin was probably my favorite Lannister.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
really
no.
love Jamie,
Mhm.
Cersei's
even with his
my
little
favorite.
character assassination at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, they really ruined my dude. At the end.
Jamie.
They ruined Cersei at the end.
Jamie and Brienne was awesome.
That was a good relationship. Too.
Yeah, they're just like their dynamic, like and how they grew through it. Brienne was awesome.
Yeah.
She was one of the Hound.
Her and the Hound's fight is so
Oh
good.
my god, when they're just beating the piss out of each other. Oh,
It's a great scene.
I don't know. There's too many good characters in that show. Sir Davos, he was the man. Braun.
Onion.
Oh my god.
Tripod.
Tripod.
Best episode of Game of Thrones. Question from Sean.
That's a hard question.
I
Not
always
Sean.
love Watchers on the Wall. That's one of my favorites.
It's a great episode.
Which
Me
one
and
is
you
that?
watched that like
It's
months
See, like, I
ago.
don't know the names.
It's the battle when all the
Wildlings.
they
Yeah,
attack the
all
wall.
wildlings come, and it's just the whole episode. It's just a battle.
Mine will always be Battle of the Bastards because I just think it's iconic.
Yeah,
And
Battle of the Bastards.
I get to watch
forgot
Ramsay
to
get
be
the
up
shit
there.
kicked in,
Oh, dude, when he's just walking at him with the shield and he's just
deflecting the shit.
fucking smashing his face in. I was just like, yeah, get him.
So good.
But yeah, how about you?
Oh, that's a hard question. I don't know. I was really happy when the Sept of Baelor blew up, just because I was tired of those high sparrows in that
Yo, Luke
storyline.
hated the High Sparrows so much. The best was me and you watching that with Sean. Yo, this next episode, the bomb. And I had no idea what Luke. I had already watched the show. I'm like, okay, but he kept saying it. And then Luke's like, do you remember the set that blows up? I'm like, oh.
But it was sad that Marjorie Tyrell died. She was my girl.
My girl.
Oh, yeah, Battle of the Bastards I would probably put up there.
Battle Bad is just so good.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Just a great
I
war.
thought it was a little gratuitous. The piles of bodies. got a little much for me.
I mean, the fact that those things were actually there and it wasn't just like green screened in, that's terrifying. They had a cool little fact about the scene. They had fake Jon Snow, like stunt actors, like guys who've done the stunts the whole time. They had them dying, so people in the fight thought Jon Snow was getting killed. And they're like, "Oh my God, Jon Snow's dead!" But yeah, that's like another little cool fact of the day.
Yeah.
Ryan just loves listening to me talk about facts.
It's the best, man.
So great. What will be better, Lord of the Rings, Rings of Power, or House of the Dragon? House of the Dragon by far.
Yeah, I think that's unanimous.
I don't think that's even gonna come close at this point. I had to wait till the first episode to be sure, but
really, I mean, we'll have to see Rings of Power, but with the way House of Dragon came out, I don't.
Started strong.
Yeah, I don't see them topping that. Not first episode.
Yeah,
at least.
We have one more. Most excited upcoming Marvel project, and this is our last one. This question from Marie.
Probably Daredevil.
Blade.
Yeah.
Mine was Thor until it came out, and I heard it was kind of ass.
Yeah.
Luke
Still haven't seen it.
Luke uses me as like his decision to go to the movies. Me and Luke are playing like video games, and Luke be like, "Hey, did you see this yet?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Should I watch it?" No. Okay, I'm not gonna go see it.
I haven't seen any Marvel movie since Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi was
Shang-Chi,
You
Eternals.
haven't seen No Way Home?
No Way Home, haven't seen that yet.
What?
Multiverse of Madness, the new Thor, haven't seen any of those.
Yo, before you go back to school, you're watching No Way Home.
Okay.
Because I own it now.
Saw Black Widow, but that was probably the last Marvel movie I've seen.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah, that's a shame, man.
I liked Black Widow.
What?
Damn.
I like Florence Pugh.
Yeah, everyone loves Yelena.
Too.
What?
My most anticipated Marvel? Yeah, it might be Daredevil. I mean,
I can't say that because I know who's right. It's not the same writers, so I'm not gonna.
But
I just want to see friggin' Punisher again. I don't care about anything else.
Yeah, what's her
Just
name?
let me see Punisher.
What's her name? Spoiled that he's back.
As long as it's John Bernthal, I'll watch it. I don't care anything else. If John Bernthal's Punisher,
yeah, he's
I'm
perfect.
tuning in.
So good.
It doesn't matter what else. And Charlie Cox is Daredevil.
Yeah, I'm in. You
I'm
already
sold.
got me.
Yeah, I'm sold.
You got my money.
Not Tessa Thompson.
Well, the Ant-Man movie might be kind of good,
Yeah, Quantumania.
but I haven't seen Loki either, so I don't know anything
Loki was
about
good.
Kang.
Yeah, Loki was really good. Probably the best show. out of
Yes,
all of them. Yeah.
by
I watched,
far
like,
the
one
best show.
episode, I got bored.
Yeah, I remember the first episode was kind of slow, but once you get into it, it's cool.
Rosario Dawson spoiled it.
Oh, she's back too?
She said she was doing an interview like in front of a live like crowd, and she's like, "Yeah, I'm so excited because me and John are coming back to the MCU." And people are like, "What?" And she's like, "Yeah, no one said that yet." She's like, "Oh, I'm in so much trouble."
Yeah, what are other like upcoming projects?
I mean, Secret Wars.
Drawing a blank. Yeah, that's
Guardians 3.
Oh,
Yeah,
Guardians of the 3.
that'd be
That's
fun.
gonna be number one on my list.
I hope it's good.
Yeah.
I really do.
It's James Gunn still, right?
Yeah, but like the second one wasn't great. Like the
I
whole
mean,
middle
the-
portion, I
The
got so
second one
bored.
wasn't as good as the first one,
Yeah.
but
First one's the best Marvel movie. So
Ryan said
I
that on
still
our
say that.
podcast.
I mean,
it's the
Guardians
best.
of the Galaxy is pretty fucking good.
See, I will never fault that Infinity War is the best Marvel movie.
Infinity
Yeah,
War was also
overall,
pretty
yeah.
good.
Infinity War is so good.
No,
it's
the
better than
Amazing
Endgame.
Spider-Man 3. That's my
Hey,
that's my most
that better
anticipated
happen,
upcoming
bro.
project.
I swear to God. But yeah, that is the
Tom
end.
Hardy Venom.
No.
God.
It's gonna be like Morbius, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, you ready for the biggest battle of all
It's
time?"
Morbin time.
It's Morbin time.
Most movie of all time.
Worst movie I've ever had to sit through.
So,
But that is the end of the podcast, and you can listen to us on anywhere you can find podcasts: Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere besides Pandora, because Pandora still hates us. Luke, it was an absolute joy to have you on the show today. Did you have a good time?
I did.
Well, maybe you actually go and listen to a podcast now.
Probably not.
Probably, yeah, I
Probably.
didn't think so. Ryan,
Just
how
call
about
me
you? Is
the
there
next
anything you
time
want to
I'm on.
add to the?
no.
No, that's it.
Yeah, this podcast is pretty amateurish. I don't think I'll listen to any of these.
Eat a dick. But yes, that is the end of the Popcorn Podcast. Cool little fact: we're going to be having. This sounds a little weird to say, but Chris Barnett, who's a very well-known TikToker, has over 6 million followers on TikTok, over 1 million YouTube followers. He will be coming on our show. And William Spencer, for those who don't know, he was Andrew Garfield's stunt double as Spider-Man in all 3 of his appearances. So we are very excited to have both of them on our show coming up. And yeah, Ryan, I'm going to let you have the last word like you always do.
See ya.